passing it along her daughter. That's true. Sometimes, most times, people they tell you what they think they know, and then they tell you how they feel about themselves, and so they project it onto other people. Right, you in these paragraphs, boy. He said people love to cast fears and and projections of beauty on others. He said not all skinny women look good. He said, and people try to make it seem like you have to be skinny in order to be and yeah, in order to look good, and they're wrong. She said, hell yeah. She said, because we already live in a world that says small is the norm. Listen, everybody wanted to be a Victoria's Secret. I didn't care what Victoria's Secret was because she had the same breast and butt and vagina I had, so she really couldn't tell me much.
Right.
Somebody paid you a compliment. He said your passion for this topic is magnetic. It definitely is, because this is something that we live and we focus, and we have to live this life. You know what I mean? There's really no other choice.
Right.
She said she could call in. Listen, as soon as I get the podcast up and running, you will be able to call in. I promise. I'm working on it.
I can't wait.
That's something that's going to happen in the next year. Okay, bear with me. I'm working on it. He said it's a scientific fact. He said that a human being can speak into their mind and it becomes actual. That is very true.
It becomes their truth.
Just trying to read more of these comments. So basically, the support system, being a BBW, this is a mental warfare. Everything is mental. Everything is a mental battle, and you have to want to fight. Nobody can fight this battle for you. I want to jump now. We were talking about some stigmatisms. Now, this one right here is touchy. Now, I know a lot of my big girls, I may step on your toe, but you're going to pay attention, y'all. You're going to have to bear with me, because being a fat girl, I'm just not with none of it, okay? Number one, you're so pretty for a fat girl. It's not a compliment, ladies. It's not.
It's not a fucking compliment.
It's not a compliment. Let's just nip that in the bud. That is not a compliment. You are pretty is a compliment. You are beautiful is a compliment. Period. Let's get that nipped out.
Period.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, being big does not make you desperate. It does not mean you can get into my vagina easy. First of all, you can't even part my thighs easy. What makes you think you gonna get
not at all
easy because I'm fat? Like, bro, do you know the work that it takes just to maintain this? Just to maintain it, and I'm just gonna let anybody in it? Anybody? Listen, being a big girl does not make you desperate, because if that was the case, a lot of you men would have been getting laid. There would be a lot of you guys that's a lot less child support running around. Let's just round it up to maybe we like you. Maybe we feel like you fit into tight places. Maybe you just look good right now because the lights is low and the Henny is hitting. Don't ever get it twisted and think
she's saying the Henny hitting.
Okay. How do you feel about those?
I am done with you.
Just giving you a tidbit of some of the stereotypes.
Right. The stereotype with big girls being desperate. Let me tell you one thing I'm not standing for this year, all right? All them motherfucking memes going around with the nigga with a big girl talking about, tax season coming.
That's disrespectful. Tax season coming, give it a big girl? Oh, really?
We not having it. I'll tell you like this. I ain't never been a nigga tax time come up ever.
You hear her yelling at you? Get it together.
Ever. Ever. You hear me? You hear ever. If anything, that nigga breaking me something. Okay? It's just not happening. That shit is not funny. I get frustrated every time like January hit. Here come them fucking fast tax time jokes. Y'all think that shit be cute, and it's not. Now women, like big girls being desperate, I've always hated when men or people period would say, oh, big women, get you a big girl, they'll treat you better. I always hated that, because why do you feel like big women are going to treat their men better? Why? And I know why. And you know what? It's really a rhetorical question.
You talking about when they figure because you got a big girl, she's going to cook for you and clean for you. And
she going to do all of that shit.
No, bro.
Right.
I need you to feed me. You see I'm fat. I need you to help me maintain my fat. Like, you can't help me eat, bro. Like, we trying to eat together. No, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
What you about to cook, Chef Ramsay?
Like, cereal ain't
the
whipping,
fuck?
bro. Cereal
Like,
ain't whipping.
Right. Right. So, what the hell was I about to say? Yeah, but they say that. I know why a lot of people assume that big women are gonna treat you better, treat their men better. They feel like that because they think big women are so desperate to get a man and actually find a man that wants them.
Exactly.
Okay, that we're willing to do anything to keep our man.
Good. I'd let you go. Somebody just said it. She said,
No,
I'll take another call back. I've had a few one-night stands. I'm the type of person who will text you and see the phone ring and won't answer it. I'll do it, and I don't care. And my weight has nothing to do with it. That's just who I am. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with my weight. I just don't want to talk to you, bro.
Listen, I'm telling you, because back in my day, a nigga wake up, I'm gone. Don't roll over trying to reach for calling me, Quay, where you at, home?
How you get up and leave? You ain't say goodbye. Thought we was gonna eat breakfast
I'm
together.
home. What you thought this was? Nah, flip them tables quick, honey. Nah.
Let me read one of these comments. He said people make it seem as though women, he said, have to be desperate to get a man. He said, so they make up these statements to push the agenda. Of course. She said that's what it felt like. Exactly. Another stigmatism that I hate is okay, well, back to the whole unhealthy thing. My mother, Jesus Christ, my mother is probably maybe 350 now. No, I'm 350. She's probably like 320, 300, give or take. Her only issue right now is her arthritis. My mother will be 70 years old next year. You understand what I'm saying? She carried her children.
Right, that's good.
Big. So when you tell me big women are unhealthy, bitch, just because I can't run after you like you want, trust me, don't worry about it. I still can catch you. Like, they figure, okay, because you can't run or you can't do jumping jacks. Excuse me, what? I've seen some fat women who can do. Matter of fact, I got a lady right now following me who does yoga, and she's a big girl. I've seen big girls drop and do splits. I've seen big girls do cartwheels. People feel like because you're big, you're inadequate. Like, there's just certain things you can't do because your body physically won't let you. Again, we just talked about it. Being big is a mental state. If you've been dancing since you was young, if you've been doing all of this and being fit and you just gain a little weight to it, you learn how to move with your weight. If I need to run up the stairs to go catch a train or catch a bus, I can do it. If I tell myself, Beanie, you got to get up, you got to catch this bus, I'm out. So for people to be like, oh, it's unhealthy, you know, you could be diabetic, you know, your kidneys, your liver. Let me tell you something. I got a father who I bet you is probably like 170, 180 right now. And he has had every surgery under the sun. And he's the diabetic. Mind you, my mother, again, is 70 years old and probably 320, and she don't suffer with non-diabetes, no high cholesterol, no high blood pressure. My father, who's 170, got all the illnesses. And I'm like, what was you saying about big people?
Right.
What was that you saying about our health?
Right. Now, one thing that people and people like another misconception that a lot of people have, like you was just saying, they feel like big people who are body positive choose to be unhealthy. And like you just said, just because I'm big, that does not mean I'm unhealthy.
I still eat salad.
But just throw some meat in mine.
Can I get some tuna? Can I get some chicken? Can I get some grilled chicken? And I don't even eat all that dressing. I don't even need all them cucumbers. Like, I give me some olives and some carrots in there. Throw me some peppers in there. Like, you can be big and still eat healthy and still be big, bro.
Right. Exactly. Like, just to put some of my, but at the same time, you guys, like Beanie was saying earlier, just with anybody, just regardless of your size, your body is going to deteriorate as you get older. Period. Now, granted, the more weight that you have on it, it's going to hit you a lot faster. Okay, because your bones okay, and you know, your skeletal structure is having to support more weight. Right. Yes, this is true. And I will tell you, just let me put out some information real quick. And this is something that I really don't put out there, because I feel like it would be kind of discouraging or confusing to my followers. But you know how Monique, when she lost weight, personally, I was mad at Monique because I really looked up. I was real, like, I had a whole attitude with her. Like, I was pissed. If I knew her in person, she would have got cussed out. Like, how you want to be out here repping for the fat girls as hard as you go, and then you turn around and you lose this weight? Now, when I got older and I learned the real reason behind why she lost that weight, and it was because of her twins. She had her twins, and she was speaking on how she wanted to be more active. She wanted to be actually be able to be out there, running and playing with her kids without getting easily winded. Now, I have a 4-year-old son, and when I tell you he is a big ball of energy, when he passed out of me, he just sucked it all from me because I have none left. Okay? But I say that to say this. I also want to be able to move around with my son because I'm a single parent. So you know how the dads usually are the ones out there playing and doing all that physical stuff. He ain't got that. So I have to fill that void. And half the time I get tired. Like, my knees are not what they used to be. Okay, and I'll be like, mommy got to sit down, baby. Give me a second. You know, and he understands. But at the same time, I know that I need to get some of this weight up off. I am going to forever be big. I'm never losing weight to get small. Okay? Because I always told my mother, you know, my mother, she always, even though she encouraged me and she was my biggest motivator, she still has her concerns as a parent about my health issues and wanting me to be around for my son. All right. So I know I'm going to have to lose some weight. Like, right now, my biggest I've ever been was 426 pounds. That's the biggest I've ever been in life. And that was after I had my son. 426 pounds. So right now I weigh 386. So it's coming off, and I'm not even trying to. Like, I haven't even put like in a real effort, but you know, it's coming off, and I'm happy just because it will improve my mobility for my son. And I used to be a choreographer. So I did all that dancing. I moved. I want all of that, you know, regular movement. Stay active. I want to be comfortable, you know, because I'm not going to lie. There's some days, a lot of days, more days than not, where I get out the bed and I feel like I'm fucking, like I weigh 1,000 pounds. Like I'm about to fall the fuck over. These knees, I'm telling you, these knees, girl. Like, that's my biggest thing, these knees. Well, see, so, you know, I'm a realist about it. That's the thing. I always tell females, and I always tell people, period. First of all, you need to know your body. You need to know your body. You need to go to the doctor. You need to make sure you have a plan on how you want to proceed with your health. That's number one. Because you got to take care of the inside, and the inside will take care of the outside. There is nothing wrong with you wanting to be fat and be fit. Like, there's plenty of women who are big, but you know, they're fit. You know, their body isn't all over the place. So we don't have like 5 different stomachs. We only got like 2. You know what I mean? I don't mind. I love when I see big women getting fit because I know you take care. I know you're taking care of yourself. But I know if you feel like eating some ice cream, you still gonna do that too. You know what I'm saying? You may not eat ice cream 7 days out the week, but on this 3rd day, on your cheat day, you gonna eat you some ice cream and some steak. My thing is to always be mindful of your health. That's number one. But don't be so, you know, critical of it either. Don't think because you're so big, you know, you may die tomorrow. You may die next week. You may outlive a lot of people who are smaller than you. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, we all going to die from something. Exactly. So the best thing that I can say, especially like hearing what you're saying, because I'm not a parent yet, and I already know the size that I am, and I already know if I decide to have a child, they may say, look, you get any bigger, you're going to have to be put on bed rest, so on and so forth. So I already conditioned myself, like, you know what, Beans? You don't want to lose a whole bunch of weight. Lose 50 pounds, keep the 50 pounds off, maintain your shit. And I tell people all the time, when it comes to me being fat,
I'm just trying to maintain my fat. I don't want to get no bigger, and I don't want to get no smaller. Like, just so I'm, like you said, to be comfortable, to be able to move around. Because, see, you and them knees, I need my knees because I'm still trying to move around in the bedroom. So I got to be able to, I got to be able to.
Girl, can we talk about that for a second?
Wait.
Oh, my.
Because people been talking to us crazy. We going to get... we gonna get to the bedroom. I gotta get. I was gonna bring it around.
Girl, I knew you was gonna go there.
Whenever we get on here, we talk about shit. We definitely always got to talk about the bedroom because good.
Yes.
Not my dojo. She said I like me. She said I like me, but I don't like to eat meat. She said, but I'm still fat. Exactly. Let me read some of these comments. I'm not gonna read all of them because there's so much. He said I was the most. He said I was the most popular in school, and they tried to cut my ass because their girl was talking to me and she was plus size. It be like that. Sometimes we just gravitate to you.
Right.
He said I love a big stomach. Hey, listen, everybody got their thing.
Right.
She's talking about dropping like it's hot. She said I'm dropping it like these knees is giving out. Everybody's with you on them knees. So another stigmatism for in the bedroom, being lazy and not wanting to get on top and wanting to wear a shirt. Let me tell you something, ladies.
Listen.
Real quick. Wait. Let me say this real quick because I know I'm gonna get a lot of men offended. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Half the time that man got maybe a 6 to 7 inch, if he's blessed, maybe an 8 to 9 inch penis. You think he's worried about whether or not you can suck it all or not, and you worried about your fat? If you don't get your
whole thing is
get your life together, listen, if these men can be out here doing whatever they want to do and moving however they want to move with this much equipment, and you got all of that equipment, you better get to work. Take the shirt off, cut the light on, get on top. He be all right.
Listen.
I ain't never really heard no man dying of a female getting on top anyway. If anything, they learn how to swim.
If he dies, he dies.
And even then, you learn how to swim. You learn how to backstroke. Okay? You learn how to backstroke.
If he was able to make it to your bedroom, sweetheart, he knows what he signed up for, okay? So I don't be having no mercies on these niggas. A nigga that make it to this room, oh, sweetheart,
you know what
it's about to go down. Right, he know what he signed up for. Niggas be quick to say, oh yeah, sit on my face. Sweetheart, are you sure? Can you please sign this consent waiver? Because I don't got time.
I'm not doing all of that. If this is what you asked for.
He said, I'm not doing all of that.
I'm not, are you sure? He's sure. You came at me. You trying to get to know what I'm about. Want. So you obviously are prepared. I'm not checking with you. This ain't no code. Let me get a cosign. Can you sign here? Can you put the blood stamp here? Is Jesus on the main line? I'm not asking you none of that. I'm not asking you none of that. This is what we gonna do.
Right.
Welcome to the dojo.
Right. Pretty much. Pretty much. And ain't got no sympathy.
None. And so for my big girls, cut the light on, take the shirt off, ride it out. If you got to teach him how to backstroke, if you got to teach him to slip and slide, do what you got to do. Sunrise, sunset. I know I'm naming a lot of positions, but that's what I call them. Guys, stop thinking that females are so easy to fuck though, because we're really not. Like, you can barely get behind these cheeks, bro. Like, you need me to hold both minds together, and you still trying to. I'm holding the top half, you holding the bottom half of my cheeks, and you still can't get where you need to go. I'm gonna need you to chill out. Stop with this, oh, I can't fit. Like, oh, she can't take. No, you can't take these back shots I'm throwing at you.
Yo, why do they say that, though? Big girls, where did that come from, this myth?
The reason why they
big girls can't take dick.
Like, if you can give it,
right.
You got no issue getting in it. Yeah, I mean, the reason why they can't get it is, oh, she can't take it. No. You don't know how to spread and uplift and part ways like the Red Sea. That's the problem. Jesus didn't give you the staff. He didn't give you the equipment for the mission. You know what I mean?
It's above me now. It's above me now.
When he saw Moses, he said, pick up that staff, bro. Like, you ain't got the equipment for the mission. Okay?
Right.
So if you can't part.
Hey, boo. I'm looking at these comments. I see some of my babies that hopped in here because I told everybody, okay, Pretty Fat Girl Gang, we'll be going live. I need all y'all in here.
I seen a few people jump on like, oh, wait.
Right. Hey, Shanice, baby.
She said, hallelujah. She said, I can't stand you. She said, he said, I'm ready for it. He said, I'll tap. He said, if it's necessary. Exactly. Give me the 3 tap. He said, I got strong lungs for a reason. I'm done with you. She said, I'm gonna need you to chill out. She said, it's the funniest. Oh, wow. She said, that's an excuse because he's scared. Exactly. She said that he can't get past the cheeks. Exactly. Like, come on now. Come on. Oh, thank you so much, Beane. She said you ladies are beautiful. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. For real, ladies, stop being scared to sit on these niggas' faces. Like, for real, that nigga better take a deep breath. And I said what I said.
For my men out there, she's loud about it. Another stigmatism. Go ahead and run with it. Another stigmatism you don't like.
Another stigmatism. Let's see. We had a whole list prepared for y'all. Really, we came ready. We came ready. Let's see. We had the desperate for love and healthy. We talked about that. Big girls is easy. We talked about that. Fat is an insult.
She got the list, y'all. She got the list.
Right. I'm just making sure we went down the list. We done hit on a lot of stuff already. I think we went through
almost everything.
Right. We went through all the stereotypes already. Now let's talk about some steps. We done talked about all of the negative shit already and how people think about us and feel about us. So let's give y'all some steps and some information on things that y'all can do and start applying to your own lives, your own daily routines to help you become more confident. Number 1, ladies, if you have, here's one thing I want all of the ladies to do, because I know that we got a bunch of big girls.
She said, let me tell you. She said, these men pay. She said, these men have wives but pay you to watch me bend over and twerk. Girl, I hear that. I'm sorry, I had to read that real quick. Wow. All I heard was wives and money. I'm like, huh? All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, I didn't interrupt, but I had to read you good, boo, because we are really trying to keep up with y'all comments, though, because y'all see we up here running our mouth.
Y'all are coming in here full force. We appreciate it. Don't worry about it. She'll be back again, because this is beautiful right here.
Right. Now one thing one thing that I want all the ladies to do right now before I, get into some of these steps, for y'all to take to become more confident. If you have big girls in here, if you have a body part that you are not 100% with, I want you to drop it in the comments. Like right now, drop what that body part is that you just not 100% comfortable with. Or you just, you probably wish you could change it, get rid of it. I want y'all to drop that body part in the comments.
All right, so ladies, she have a request. The request is the body part that you are not comfortable with, the body part that makes you feel some type of way. Put it down. Is it your breast? Is it your butt? Is it your stomach? Is it your arms? Is it your neck? Whatever body part it is that bothers you. And you can be honest. You can say, oh, it doesn't bother me anymore. If it bothered you, even if it bothered you past tense, write it down. Somebody said my arms, okay. Somebody said my stomach, okay.
Let me put mine in here. I'm participating, y'all.
Okay, my arms, my stomach. I'm gonna write mine too. Mine was my stomach.
Right.
I'm gonna write it down like I need to. My gut, because that's what I used to call her. My gut. All right, so I got my arms, my stomach, my inner thighs. Oh, girl, that could be another one for me too. But my stomach was always the issue.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm about to submit mine.
All right, she said my back fat. She said looking like I got a second pair of teeth. Oh, your butterfly wings.
Yo, let me tell you.
Anything else, ladies?
It's about genetic.
18 people in here. I know some people are actually just watching because they can't comment. I just want to give you guys a few more minutes. Guys, could you not The men, can the men not text for like a few minutes? This is just for the ladies. I want to make sure we get everything that they're saying. I don't want to miss somebody's comment. So guys, give me 2 minutes. Let the ladies comment, please. Okay, I want to scroll back up.
Right.
You said my arms, my stomach, my stomach, my inner thighs. I said my gut.
Yes, did.
You said your back fat. She said mine too. She said, oh, that's what I call them, butterfly wings. Anybody else want to comment? I know some ladies are still, you know, shy because it's about 19 people right now. So,
right.
But I know a lot of people are like listening because they can't, you know. So,
right. Okay.
What's your next step?
So anyway, ladies, just to continue, and if ladies who's coming in, or you still thinking on what your problematic body part was, still,
okay.
Right, still drop it in the comments, but I'm just gonna continue. So it's a reason that I asked y'all to do that.
1 second.
Now that you have,
1 second. We started at 9:30, right? Because it gives us about an hour, and it's already 10. It's already about to be 10:30. So I know. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to pick up right back here with the steps to being confident. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you missed this live, don't worry about it. I'm going to save it. I am going to post it on YouTube. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Right.
Ladies, we're going to give you the steps to be confident. Sweetie, literally, I'm going to end it and join you right back on, okay?